Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining Real Conversations with Alicia Michelle. Oh my God, they got the fire hydrant on. Look, guys, like old times. Look at that. Wow, I miss those days of playing in the fire hydrant. Thank you guys for joining. Today I want to talk about, and I believe I've talked about this in the past, I want to have a talk with Congress or the alderman or the Social Security Board or the IRS, or how about we just all have one big happy meeting? How about that? Because this is what I don't understand. I'm noticing that all the things that I've been discussing for the last 5 years, people are finally starting to notice that it's an issue. It's like a real issue. It's not about me ranting and raving. It's not about complaining. It is a real issue. People are tired of living in survival mode. And it's so hard for some more than others. Even the middle class are not happy with the way things are going. You know, it's like the saying, robbing Peter to pay Paul, or double juggling. It's like everything is a juggle or a stressor, or it's like we're surviving more than we're actually living. And who wants to live like that? Like a prime example, we know that the IRS, Uncle Sam, gets part of our paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, every month, however we get paid. Okay, people say, well, what difference does it make? Because you get income tax check back at the end of the year. Well, let's be clear. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm going to say some people does not get a tax return at the end of the year. So I'm not happy about the IRS taking $500, $600, $700 out of my paycheck every 2 weeks, and I don't get that back. I do not. I don't appreciate the fact that Social Security expects people to live off of a Social Security check when the check is what, $940 something nowadays, and I think disability is maybe a little bit more. I don't know, depending on how long you were working, disability is a little bit more. But if you're giving me, just say, approximately $1,000 a month, and my market rent is $900 a month, or $1,000 a month, or even $800 a month, which is impossible. I have not seen an apartment for $800 since Huck was a pup, baby. So, because it's hard for those people to live, they are now finding income outside of Social Security. Maybe working a part-time job, or trying to do honest side hustles. But if you get a part-time job, Social Security takes money out of your regular monthly payment that is already not enough to live off of. So I'm confused. If I'm forcing myself to work maybe just 20 hours a week, maybe even 15 hours a week, so that I can actually live my life versus surviving it, it's a problem. How do you got to take money out of my check because I found a way to make a few more dollars? And it's you can't even call it extra money. How can you call it extra money when the money that you're giving me is not enough to live off of? I think Social Security checks should be at least $1,500 every month. I don't care where y'all get the money from. I don't care where y'all get it from. Because all these people do is take. But when it's time to give back, it's a problem. So I am very disappointed with the way the system is being ran. I cannot stand the IRS. And no, this is not a hate mail, a hate crime, a hate message. I can't stand how the IRS operates. I can't stand the way Social Security operates. Because where is the help for the people who really need the help? Where's the help at? I was making $53,000 a year before I lost my job, because they don't need a reason to fire you. They can just snatch your livelihood right from up under you. And that's fine. That's fine with the state of Illinois. They can just snatch your job right from up under you. They ain't got to give you no reason. You don't have to have ever had a write-up before. They could just take it right from up under you, and that's fine. But they wonder why people scam. And I'm not condoning scamming, by no means necessary. But guess what? When people are tired of consistent struggle and living in poverty, they do what their stressors tell them to do. And sometimes people are forced to live and do things outside of their character. Because again, how do you want me to live if I'm on Social Security and only get $900 a month and my rent is more than $900 a month? How do you expect me to live if my paycheck goes from $2,500 every 2 weeks to $1,000 every 2 weeks? What I'm supposed to do now? Of course, look for a job, work a second job. Yep, that's why the streets raising our kids now, because we worked a second and a third job, and we trying to go to school and get all these degrees. Baby, before I got a degree, I was making more money than some people who had a bachelor's degree. So I'm not for the whole, oh my God, run out and get a degree. Of course, if the field that you want to be in requires you to have a master's, a doctorate, a bachelor's, or associate's, by all means, do that. But what I'm saying is the system is not fair and the numbers are not adding up. The system is not fair and the numbers are not adding up. And yes, I do want to talk to Congress. Yes, I do. Tell them that Felicia Michelle of More Than a Mentor wants to talk to them. So until we can come together and think of a resolution, may God and the universe and the ancestors be with us, because politics definitely are not on our side. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Please put respectful comments below. And happy Juneteenth. Celebrate, celebrate.